All right, let's go to Kevin in Georgia randomly. How do you like me now? All of a sudden, out of nowhere. Kevin, what's up, man?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good
Well,
morning.
I have kind of a problem here.
Of course.
Yeah, sure, you think it's morning.
No, well, that's morning in America, right?
Okay.
No, I mean, I just realized Ben's uncle is an Academy Award nominee. His brother is a...
Winner. He won.
Winner, I'm sorry. His brother is a newscaster on 48 Hours.
Dateline.
Right?
You're 0 for 2.
Dateline.
You're getting there, though. Yeah.
0 for 3
Come on,
so far.
close enough for rock and roll.
You are.
All right, Dateline. Jill's parents are Brentwood wealthy people.
He ran Paramount Studios.
Yes. Okay, and Chag, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what your deal is.
My dad's an olive farm.
All right, but here's the point. You guys are the elite.
No, that's awesome.
Oh, come on. If you're not the elite, then the rest of us are pieces of garbage.
Well, that's
because I mean, you're the elite.
The second
and it's really sad that the liberal voice of our cause are really the cream of the crop, the richest, the wealthiest, the most prestigious, the ones who have most of the awards, the ones who have all the benefits.
No, you're right.
Kevin, when are you going to lead the overthrow?
Yeah, we're done.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, do you not even question yourselves a little and say, my God, we have everything going for us.
Kevin.
We have everything going for us, and here we are talking about the downtrodden and how hard it is for everybody.
That's awesome.
And yet we have everything.
That's awesome. All right,
you know what it
Kevin.
is? It's our way to give back to you common folk.
Oh. Yeah, thanks.
It's like
we
think
really
of myself,
appreciate it.
I'm up on this pedestal, and I want to be able to help you, and the best way that I can help you is to talk about how hard life must be for you.
I don't know. I haven't been to Hawaii. My mom was born there, but I haven't been there. How was Hawaii for you?
It was
pretty
wonderful.
nice, I suppose.
I'm so sorry that you
I just wonder about that. If you ever question about how you guys really are.
Hold on, Kevin. I'm sorry, Ben was about to ask the question, but I've been dying to ask this for the whole time that you've been talking. Okay, let's assume we are all privileged and we've all gotten 18 awards before we even got here, and
I actually got 20.
And and actually, when I was born in Istanbul, the hospital had to surgically.
I excluded you.
Or had to surgically remove a silver spoon out of my ass.
I excluded you.
No, my dad is actually not unwealthy. Okay, so
maybe I should include you.
See, Jack's family far richer than my family.
Okay, so
let's. You're sound actually far richer than mine.
Well, I think that's wonderful for all of you.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Kevin.
What
are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to say, "Oh, we've made it! Everybody up above the law now"?
I don't know. I think you should acknowledge your position. I think you should acknowledge where you are and where you're talking from, rather than just talk as though you're the common man. It's kind of the rush thing. I'm a regular guy. I live in this mansion in Florida with so many acres and blah, blah, but I'm just like you. I mean, that's just BS. I mean, he's not like you.
No one who works for this show lives in a mansion. And one on this show.
You did, Joe. I mean, your family's from Brentwood. That's where mansions are.
Man, this guy's got to meet our sports
unless you've been stalking me, Kevin, you have no clue where I've lived.
You have no idea what we've gone through to get here, Kevin.
I don't live in a mansion. My parents happen to have money.
Jill, don't go down there. Don't go down there. Listen, I'm going to explain what the real situation is. Kevin,
That's kind of a dickish thing that he said, comparing us to Rush Limbaugh, who I do think, tries to pretend he's one thing and he's not, and he's another thing. We couldn't be more normal people.
All right, well, look, here's no. Let's get real here. Kevin, first of all, thank you for the call. It was certainly an interesting one. Yeah. Okay, I grant you that, no question about it. Now, look, let's get real here. Did I, am I the son of a mill worker? And did I, and this is the first two pieces of clothing I've had that hasn't had a patch on it? No, okay? Am I a part of the proletariat and I rose up and I just 3 weeks ago finally broke the chains off my legs? No, okay?
But I do have to eat at Burger King every day because I'm broke.
Okay, yeah, you see, but you're a fake broke. And on that, Kevin, I'm with you, okay? And that is annoying, okay? You and I are fake broke, okay? Yeah, I drive the Pontiac Grand Am. I do, okay? And it's not a pretty car, and I live in a one-bedroom, and I don't live extravagantly at all, right? But it cuts both ways. Number one, Kevin's right. If push came to shove, I am not going to starve. My dad's going to back me up.
Mm-hmm.
If push came to shove, your dad bought you an Infiniti, okay? Let alone, and I'm not even coming close to shove, right? And that doesn't make you a bad person. That certainly doesn't make me a bad person, okay? But the fact is, we have backup. And a lot of people in this country don't have backup. But now, Kevin, where you're wrong is to say, oh, okay, well, that means that we don't know how it feels, or, we can't talk about it, okay? No, look, it's the exact opposite. I was a lawyer, right? And I made a lot of money. For a short period of time, I hated it, okay? And at the time, I had a BMW. I could have stayed a lawyer, okay? And Ben turned down an enormous amount of money on TV, an enormous amount to keep doing this show. Okay, we all made choices, and right now, Jill doesn't live in the lap of luxury. She does live in a pretty crappy apartment in Hollywood. We pay her a lot less than what she would make if she went into TV production. All of us, every single one of us here at this show, chooses to make less money to do this. Not because we're great people or anything like that. We love what we do.
I'm just really altruistic, and I want to give back to those that have never gotten what I got.
Kevin is 100% full of crap. 100, and is that kind of
kidding,
sort
by
of
the way.
demagoguing sort of a class warfare that does hurt Democrats. It is nonsense. Like, unless you have some sort of authenticity of poverty, you can't speak for the common man. I don't even pretend to speak for the common man. I speak for nobody. I speak for me. That is it, period. End of sentence. And by the way, Jenk made the little reference, am I the son of a mill worker, the thing John Edwards used? Kevin wouldn't take John Edwards. He'd be like, okay, yeah, you're the son of a mill worker, but now you're $1 million trial lawyer. Why should we listen to you? Who should you listen to, Kevin? You know who you want to listen to? Kevin. And other guys just like Kevin. Go ahead, that's fine, because that's what you got, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's nothing but crap. Amusing, but crap.